I hate vultures.
Mm-hmm. So they're so difficult to deal with.
They're okay if you happen to have a club in your hand, you happen to see them coming. Boom. They're gone.
A lot of happens.
But, yeah, if you don't happen to see it and they're attacking you from behind and you can't turn around properly and all that sort of thing, then it gets very annoying very quickly.
And it's one of these things. There we go, you little scallywag. Well, that did alert you, didn't it? But I did not want to risk that vulture
Did you
not
just
dying.
creep up on it and shoot it then?
Yeah.
Wise.
I feel so, yes. Okay, good. Do I butcher it here? Yeah, we're gonna be a little bit bold. Yeah, looting Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead schools is an experience, yes. Very, very bad one. Right then, how are we gonna go about descending in here without causing myself any issues? First job is to thoroughly investigate the landing area. It is covered in things. Right, so job number 2.
And on the mattress.
There's no mattress, sadly. Okay, so nothing in there. Oh no, there is. Sorry, yeah, you're quite right. But I was more concerned with there being a enemy. Balls. Okay, I did not see you there. That was kind of frustrating, actually. Reload. Drunk. I'm surprised you did not wake up when I shot open that doorway, but alright. I've got to keep my eyes peeled for a zombie dog, because the dog could have been inside. I am not going to consider myself, like, with other things, I consider the quest complete once I get the notification that the quest is done, sort of thing. But with this, I will not be operating with that. Oh, there we are. I have to get out of here without taking damage. This is close, close, close. They've got a surprisingly long reach. Let's get rid of this.
Getting you plenty
Oh, no.
of stone, plenty of wood when you come back.
That could have caused me to finish it. Is it above me? No way. Is it on the roof? Did I come down here for no reason? Seems to be there. Seems to be right above. Ah, poop. Okay, well, I'm stuck down here now until I can get out safely. So let's hope. Right on for this.
Do we have any repair kits in the base, do you know?
Yeah, I've got quite a few actually.
Yeah? Okay. I'm going to go and repair my good tools then. There's no point me using the rubbish ones if we've got the stuff to use the good ones.
Yeah, exactly. I am afraid, believers, that I've put us into a bit of a bad position here. Reload. Gotta reload. Gotta reload. Gotta reload. Come on. Got all the time in the world. Headshots only. Yeah. Stone arrow, thank you.
Look, guys, a 1200 tree.
Yeah,
Yay!
there. What am I breaking on the floor? Debris. Random debris on the ground will cause sounds. So if I'm trying to be stealthy, that will wake things up. So I try to break it ahead of time so that I can creep forward without, because like it might make sound of crunching glass or the sound of a can rolling. Time out. Reload. Reload. Odds are there's nothing left alive in here, but considering that Mo did not react to the initial attacks, can't be guaranteed. Ooh, safe.
They like to make you think you're safe, don't they?
Mm-hmm. Very much so. Right, we've cleared pretty much everything in here. I'm gonna guess the thing I meant to collect was up top all along, and I very stupidly came in. No good reason. It's not perfectly quiet with an axe. It does still create a little bit of sound. It's just a lot less than you might have otherwise. It's in those. That's kind of cool. How are things going for you, Sheila?
Very good. I've got lots of wood for you. I got lots of stone for you. Hopefully that should
Dig my
make...
way back out.
Yeah, do you know how many sort of frames you think you'll want?
Of the cobble, quite a few. Probably all, well, maybe half of the cobble's worth in frames.
So
This is where I get hurt by a dog.
you make cobble frames directly, you don't upgrade them from wood.
You can upgrade them from wood, but you can also make them directly.
Okay.
And that's a little bit faster. Oh, you cunning so-and-so. There it is. I walked straight past it. Well, blue believers, while I did derp most egregiously, it doesn't matter because we still won. Hooray!
Hooray!
Right. There you go. Alright, now we can actually loot this place properly. That took way too long and for no good reason at all, but oh well. A plaster cast, wow. Interesting. Oh, was I not wearing something there? Apparently I wasn't. I am now. Okay, I'm wearing a brown jersey, sure. Okay. Oh no. Let's have a look down here. What game difficulty we're playing on? Nomad. Usually don't bump it up too hard when from default when we're just getting used to a new alpha. Nosferatu like, more flexing! Flex tape. Second year best. Yeah, thank you so much, Nadal, for the 24 months. Wow. It has been quite some time, hasn't it? Hope you're doing well, mate. Nosferatu like, flex 3 times. I hope you actually earned 3k from that. Otherwise, I'm going to start feeling a bit bad for you spending all of your Dapper Duck. I'm reading the patch notes, and it looks like 820 actually mostly just added content without reinventing the core system this time. Yeah, I know, right? How rare and wonderful. But there's a few things that are a little bit off. The timings on enemies, of course, because animations have changed, so on and so forth. But yeah, they've a little bit less heavy this update compared to some.
Yeah. Ava, just to let you know, I'm really starting to struggle a bit now.
Oh, okay. So what we can do then is we can wrap things up here if you want. Or we can go until the end of the night and then jump off.
Maybe we could just go to the end of the night. I'd be okay to do that, I think. And then
we're fairly close to it. It's only going to be about a couple of minutes, actually.
Yeah. And then we'll have a nice load of materials to make the Horde base with next time, and then we can do Horde night.
Yeah. Thank you so much for gathering all of that. That was super kind of you.
You're very welcome.
Okay, let's see if I can get through this safe with our 5 lockpicks. Almost there. Come on, lockpicks. No, come on. 2 more lockpicks. No! Why? Nah! Should have done a prediction on that.
Will we get through?
Nouters would have had a chance. Well, I've just got a chemistry station blueprint from the broken chemistry station. I approve of that.
That's where I got the other one from, the one that you learned.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's like Airwolf. Contains the instructions on how to build itself should it get broken. Lucky Strike, uncover more sparkle with his favorite trick of the mine. Add a small chance to mine rare gems from ore. Yes, please. I should really learn put the 1 point into the skill that allows you to craft lockpicks and be better at lockpicking. Honestly, I just don't see any point. Hello, Tilly. She's like, hey, I heard you were going to be writing up the stream. Upgrade. I approve. But yeah, it's one of those things that once you've got that, there is never a point where you ever again. No, not.
Would you like me to come sort her out?
Only if you can. I know.
I can just duck into the base. I was just right outside chopping a tree, so.
It's like, Avak. Attention me.
Tension me. You're like, yeah, I will tension you.
Alas. All right. Sadly, doesn't look like that. Honey is now not an option for helping me. Oh dear, I hear things outside. It's only a passing gas crate, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. But sadly, there are scallywags outside. She has literally gone over to the door and is now awaiting Lady Sheila. It's like she knows, Jen. She knows. Like could loot that, but I don't think I will. Alright. Let's get back to base. I truly wish the console version kept up with the Steam PC version. Game Pimps did a poor job, in my honest opinion. Well, Met Karma, it wasn't Game Pimps. And they do get a bad rap for it. Game Pimps, rather Fun Pimps, have many controversies to their name. Many reasons why someone might be like, well, actually, I'm not so fond of them as a developer, blah, blah, blah. But I will full on go on record as defending them on that point. Because it's basically copyrights and trademark bureaucracy that has prevented them from updating that version. They have very, very recently, super recently, gotten the rights to their own game back for the console. Because that was the previous company had the distribution rights on the console and the development rights on the console, whereas Fun Pimps only had the rights to update it on the PC. Why that was the way that arrangement was sorted out, I don't know. I don't pretend to know how these things work. But yeah, so as a consequence, they couldn't update the console version. That was down to the other company. And that company, I can't remember what happened to them. I think they actually may have gone bust. But as a consequence, the rights went to whoever their debtors were. And so it locked the Fun Pimps out from being able to update it. And someone very recently said in chat, now I've not had time to confirm this part, but I hope it's true, that they have recently managed to negotiate and get the rights to develop and publish the game on Xbox and PlayStation again. So they're going to be able to start updating it.
Which is really good.
Oh, it was Telltale that had the console rights. Oh, well, actually, that kind of makes sense because, you know, Telltale did go kaput. Yeah, so when Telltale went bankrupt, the console version of 7 Days to Die basically ended up in legal hell. But that's fun. You know, if that has been worked out now, it's fantastic news because it means they'll be able to start upgrading it. Because no developer wants their game, like intentionally wants their game to be in a crappy version. And for that to be people's experience. Like, no one wants that to be a thing. It does sometimes sadly happen that is the thing that happens, but that's never the desired outcome. Like, no one intentionally wants something that they really care about, and they're putting a lot of effort into making something that will have legs on it and will have a good reputation. Like, no developer wants to be known for doing bad work.
Yeah.
So it certainly wasn't through desire that they let the console version lag behind so far behind the PC one. It's amazing. I hope there is hope then. My first play experience was a 55-hour playthrough and had hit end game in the first 12 hours. Oof. Still at the game, just lost a lot of momentum to continue to do so from an outdated version. Telltale makes sense. I just learned so much, yeah. Yeah, Telltale is an interesting story. In fact, it's kind of a cautionary tale in a way for developers because you're quite right. In the beginning, they were everywhere. And then they really were not. All right, we get a victory tea, considering we did so well. Now I'm going to start dropping off things. Again, I'm going to keep hold of the antibiotics until I actually need to use them. So around 20% or something like that is when I'll use the antibiotics.
But you need a football helmet.
I know, right? I brought back my level 3 padded hood, though, that you can now pop on.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm just dropping off all the gubbins that I grabbed while I was away. Oh, I need to repair this. There we go. Glass can go in there. In fact, I can just do that. Oh, there we are.
And mod out of the other hood.
Drop this. Drop these off. I'm gonna need more. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot more wood and stone to make some arrows. Where's the stone? Did you say you managed to gather some stone, Sheila?
Yeah, it's in my inventory still.
Ah, okay.
I'll put it in the bottom chest for you. There you go.
Aye.
And also, oh yeah, I put all the blocks I'd made in for you. Hopefully you found those.
Oh, I haven't grabbed them yet. We can take care of that when we come back to the game next time. All right, let's go ahead and make probably 100 arrows, I think. Pop. Are you using a bow at all? I think it would be wise to have a fallback bow.
Yeah, I think I've got a basic bow. It's just my starter
Is it a
one.
quality one?
Yeah.
I'll make a quality 2 version of it. It's not much of a difference, but it's something.
Yeah, every bit helps. I also left some recog for you so that you do a bit more range damage.
Oh, marvelous! Thank you very much indeed. Why can't I make a bow?
I think it's in the food chest.
Oh, I haven't got plant fiber. All right. Are you still wearing the basic pants?
I've got some scrap leg armor, but I think I might be wearing.
Yeah, the pants will be different from that, though.
Oh, you gave me some dress pants, didn't you? You said. Just never got around to putting them on.
Ah, no worries. I wish you could change position of things in your crafting queue.
Yeah.
That'd be so useful.
Especially when you're like cooking a massive batch of water and you want to make like one stew or something.
Yeah.
So annoying.
I'd come and ask, speaking of wonderful zombie games, Avik, would you ever consider doing State of Decay? I've actually played State of Decay in my downtime and really, really enjoyed it. So yeah, I definitely would consider it. Honestly, porting a work in progress was a very weird decision in the first place. Honestly, Damon worked... Yeah.
A lot of developers will port a work in progress. And it doesn't tend to go very well. It always seems to be behind.
And the Fun Pimps have made some interesting business decisions. I still call, like, you know, like I said, the Fun Pimps have done many things, and many people have taken exception with certain things and not others, etc., etc. But I personally will defend them whenever someone says that, you know, it's, you know, annoying what they've done with the console ports, because it's just, you know, based on a lack of knowledge on how that all panned out. I don't think they are to blame for that one. But for example, like when they announced that this was released that one Christmas, and then basically went on holiday for a few weeks, so they didn't have to deal with any of the shenanigans that followed. Like they purely released it for the Christmas sale. And then when it came back, it was because it went from alpha, was it 17 or was it alpha 18? Either way, it went from that one to the next release, which was alpha 18 or alpha 19. And it was like, really now, guys?
Such a breach of trust.
I could eat 2 honey, but we don't have 2 honey. I don't think we do. Do we have 2 honey? No, we do not. Sadness and badness. Right, there's the bow for you, Sheila. Tonk.
Thank you kindly.
You're most welcome.
So I can scrap down my original one.
I'm also going to grab this brown dye and I'm just going to stick her on something just so it's out of the way.
Any?
Pains me to make these brown, but whatever. I guess it didn't make that much of a difference anyway. Do you want me to make some more arrows?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Here's 150.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I guess I'm going to be making some more then. Pump. And wood and rocks.
Load everything up.
Yeah, always keep everything loaded where you can. Always keep a couple of items that you use to repair anything in your inventory available as well. Just as a general. And then you can drop everything else off. Oh, steel tool parts we've got as well, which is nice. It's metal chain mod. I think that goes on bats. There's a 10% chance to knock down opponents can be installed in clubs. Would a baton count for that? No, sadly. Oh well. I guess, you know, literally it's just clubs. Fair enough. Alright, I'm going to grab... do you want to use any of the schematics in there?
In this one?
Yeah, basically any schematic I've read, I'd pop in there.
Yeah, sure, I'll use them. May as well.
Yeah, may as well use them.
There you go.
That's the way I think about it.
Nothing else, it gets them out of the storage.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to go and hand in this quest. You've done a fantastic job of clearing that area.
Thank you. Yeah, I spent a little bit of time today, and that's where all the wood came from.
You did a fantastic job. An absolutely fantastic job.
So, yeah, we can just build on it. It's pretty flat, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on what it is you want to build, obviously, but...
Mega base.
A mega base?
Yes.
Got a bit of work to do to make one of those.
Shh, nah. Crippling shots. Shots to the leg with arrows or bolts slow your opponent. I approve. I will take that. Do you have any other jobs? My lord. Still not got level 2 jobs from you yet.
Clearly haven't done the level 1s well enough. Get to it.
Damn it. Harsh. Rude even. Do you have anything in here? Not really. Okay. Yeah. I am sorry, Jen. I would love to, but I've got to check for some antibiotics somewhere. Much sadness. All right. Well, I haven't seen any pharmacy in here, but we've got a fairly... Well, actually, you know what? We barely even checked.
The gas station had a couple of things in it. Like, there's a couple of, like, medical supplies in it every so often. On the roof.
Oh, I just got to find a wolf there and move waypoint. Pump. There is a decent amount of stuff in here. I'm going to remove sewer as well. We don't actually need it. I can just see it on the map. There's a good number of potential locations in here where we're going to be able to grab some antibiotics. It's just whether I want to spend the time on the morrow hunting for antibiotics to treat my wound or just build a horde base. And I kind of feel that building the horde base is the better option. Coming up behind you, so don't mind me.
Yeah.
You're clear to go. Do you want me to go for her? Oh, you got her. Well done.
I was just having to wait for some stamina. Nice.
That is definitely one thing I don't miss about the sledge.
Sledge, yeah, the stamina it takes 50 per hit. So, I need some food.
Let's pull the zombies over. If I can. I may actually be able to get the levels I need. to build the workbench. Oh my lord, I can't hit broadside of a barn. This does not bode well, chat. I worry about what's coming. Thunk.
Oh, water just now.
What was that, sorry?
So where's all the water just now?
Well, if you need me to do a quick water run, I can.
Trying to find all the water bottles as well.
Hi, Mo.
Oh no, there we are. I've got 5.
Actually need to take these guys out pretty quickly because it's about to go to time where they can start running. Balls. Oh wow, that was a waste of ammo. Wait, got my level up. Level 9.
Nice.
Uh-oh. She's on the move. Well done. Getting back up. And she's down. Okay.
Thank you. I just didn't have the stamina to do more than that one big hit.
Yeah, no worries. All right. Okay, so with that, I can take the... Oh, actually, no. For me to be able to get to advanced engineering, I need another point in
intelligence.
Yeah. Oh, fair enough. Definitely not going to be getting that tonight then. So, what I will do for the sake of the Horde Night is I am going to put a point into Deadeye.
Oh, that makes total sense, yeah.
So my rifle, I can aim and reload 10% faster and also do 10% more damage with the rifles. Oh, yeah. I think that's going to be the better option. And we'll just prepare the Horde base for the next Horde Night to have robotic turrets and stuff like that. I think that's probably the best way for us to go about it.
Yeah, I think
as
that'd
much
be really
as
cool.
I wanted to have it all ready to go and actually have a like a sledge turret on it, man, it's not going to happen. I've never played with the sledge turrets before, so I'm actually really eager to see what I can do with one.
We'll get there in no time.
Yeah. It's more of a concussive force weapon rather than it's not like a lever, swing a sledge up and down. It's more like a puncher. So I'm kind of thinking that maybe I'll be able to use it in some way to kind of have, how previous horde-based designs that that have been very successful have had like holes in the front, like you have a length of walkway and the enemies approach and then have to navigate around a bit of a tricky hole, and it confuses their pathing and they fall down. And that works, but it's abusing the AI a bit, the AI pathing. Now, first and foremost, I think they've actually patched that a bit. Really? Oh my lord. So it is. Should I take it out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, I've got to overload. That would probably help. Okay. Moving it. Reloading. Reloading. But yeah, I'm more interested in having a bit of an active defense in that regard, rather than constantly just cheating the AI's pathfinding. So if that turret will push things, then I might be able to make something of an equivalence and cause things to fall down and have to repath up and then give us more opportunity to attack it by actively pushing it over the edge, sort of thing. There we go.
Good job.
Nice bit of EXP. Did anything get attracted by that? No. Okay. Well then, chat, we're going to be leaving you with a rather well-earned bit of remarkable amounts of meat and other things. It's a nice way to end things over.
Yeah, that was a good...
Yeah.
It shows how far we've come over the stream.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I think ultimately not trying to just hole up inside the city with feral scents on has made so much of a difference.
Yeah.
Like the night times haven't been drastically different yet, but they will be, I feel, in ways that we wouldn't have been able to do before. Okay, I literally, we've got so much meat now, we're multi-stacking it. That is kind of glorious.
That's awesome. Yeah, I won't feel as bad about making just straight up grilled meat out of it if we don't have the veggies, you know.
Exactly. At this point, I'm fairly happy with what we've got. Let's pop that in there, and some pipes for me to repair some things. Do remember to keep at least a couple of pipes on you at all times. We can make some more repair kits, and we will do. But yeah, not a bad prep for the first Horde night. When we stream next, we will be designing the Horde base and then using the Horde base, hopefully successfully, and with a bare minimum of deaths to us.
Fingers crossed.
Any zombie bears.
I think we've done well
quite
to
a lot of
prepare
zombie
this time.
bears.
We've definitely got a better
I think so.
preparation.
Also, I just think our base looks a little bit better, frankly.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, that goes to show because we actually made it ourselves. I will have to reinforce that door again, though. But it's really cool to see that you're expanding out the farm as well. What have we got growing right now? 2 corn, 2 aloe vera. That's fantastic. Yucca and a potato. Wow. Well done, actually.
Yep, we're getting there with it. I'm just going to keep putting points into fortitude until I can get that 3rd level, because that's when we're going to really start seeing like an improvement in the amount of veggies we get.
How so? What does the 3rd level give you?
It triples your harvest. So say if I it takes 5 things to make a seed, but I'll always get 6 back. So even if I don't get a seed from harvesting, I'll have the 5 to make the seed again plus 1.
Right, okay. So, you know, they've effectively then, by doing this, they've really all they've done is halve the amount of food you can make yourself through farming.
Yeah.
That makes sense. We'll just need to have larger fields in order to account for it. But yeah, no, that's awesome. All right. Thank you very much for joining us, everyone.
Yeah.
Hope you had a fantastic time. And I'm going to be flipping over to the ending soon screen, wrapping up the game here and finding someone to raid. So if you've got a little bit more Twitch watching left in you, at least those watching me, then do hang tight and I'll find someone to pass the love along to. But thank you very much for joining us. Had a fantastic night. And thank you very much for joining me as well, Sheila. It was wonderful.
Yeah. It was a little tiring towards the end, but like I am so pleased with everything we've done, and I think it's just going to be really awesome going forward. I'm looking forward to, you know, really getting like beefed up and getting an amazing base going.
Yeah. To be fair, and chat, I hope you'll reward Lady Sheilab's dedication. It is 11 a.m. for us.
Mm-hmm.
She has played all the way through the night, and Lady Sheilab is not like Havoc. Lady Sheilab needs like 8 hours of sleep. Otherwise, Lady Sheilab's
off to get 8 hours sleep now. See you at 7
yeah,
p.m.
yeah. So if you haven't already, please do type !multi in chat and go drop Lady Sheilab a follow.
Thank you for all the follows so far as well. There's been so many today.
On that path to partner, it does take a little bit of time. Okay, thank you everyone, and see you over on the ending soon screen.